Okay, this video is going to be about a potential ETH BTC pair trade that I'm looking to take. I anticipate Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin in the next couple of months. So this is a macro big time frame trade. The trade ultimately is about this structure right here, right? First impulse, second impulse, waiting for a bottom, followed by a third impulse. And then I believe we're going to target the 10% area. So we're very early into the trade, but that's what I believe will happen. How I'm looking to gain entries, I have two possible entries. I'm fairly confident I'm going to place limit orders at both entries. 50% at the first, more conservative entry, which is right here. Essentially, we'll call it 6% ETH BTC ratio. How do I get that target? It's from the inverse HVF that we have here. Only problem is the structure didn't necessarily qualify the high 3, because technically if we really zoom in, the high 3 has to reach the 0.5% Fibonacci level. In this case, we did not reach it, barely. So trading is an art, so it's up to you whether you want to go with the structure or not. At the end of the day, it's not a science. And price at the moment sort of taking a rest right here, and usually with these structures, the hump volatility funnel pattern, price usually takes a rest at targets. So as you can see here, we got the first target and price is resting. Definitely anticipate a continuation of this. I'm thinking something, this is like a bull flag, and we're going to continue at a price target of 0.05677 ETH BTC, where I have more limit orders to switch some Bitcoin to Ethereum. So the theoretical payoff, right? We got a 6.77 risk to reward ratio, which is really good. We got our stops at the potential low 1 right here. And if we risk 3% of our account on this with a account of 1 Bitcoin, we'll be looking at 0.20 Bitcoin as a reward. This trade could take months to play out, but let's zoom out and take a macro view as to why I think it's going to play out, right? Let's go into weekly time frame. So one of the only indicators that I use is the historical volatility indicator that we can see down here. And when we pair it up with the chart, you'll see what we can find is that if we put a horizontal level at 25, so when has volatility been so low that it's been around the 25 level? Well, once July 2018, what happened? Price of the ratio went down 50%. Second time it reached this level was April 2019. So these indicators only really come up once a year or so. But what happened? Price crashed another 50%. Then again, we had it in July of 2020. Price went up 50%. We had it again November 2020. Price first went down 10 or so percent before going up almost 200%. Now we've had it again April 2022. Price went down around 34%, and we have it now again, and it looks like initially price is going down. But big picture, I believe we are creating this macro structure as we just mentioned, right? So let's take a look at this same indicator, but on the Ethereum USD pair, which we have set up right here. October 2016, price went down roughly 50% before going up, 15,000% back in 2016. We got this signal again in 2020. Price went up around 1,000%. Then again, December 21st, price proceeded to crash around 74%. And again, we have it now. And I anticipate price increasing from here. So for me, right, the Bitcoin bottom and Ethereum bottom are in. Still have Bitcoin trying to make the inverse head and shoulders target of 34,000. It's got another 20% or so to go. So I believe Ethereum needs to start catching up soon. That's usually how it goes. One more trade that we're taking a look at here is Tron. We've got an interesting potential trade on Tron. Let's clear up. This is the trade right here. So I'm not in this trade yet. I am watching it, however, pretty closely. It has triggered technically. So hopefully what we see is a pullback into the funnel. and then we can take entries here. For this would bring our risk down, 7.21 risk to reward. Also, we got a inverse head and shoulders with a much larger target. If the pattern plays out, we can leave some overperformance. For overperformance, we could really have a nice risk to reward, around 19 risk to reward.
That sums it up for me. Let me know if you guys think the ETH BTC ratio will outperform in the next couple of months here. I'm taking the bet that it will, and I'm okay with the risk that I'm taking if it doesn't work out.